Technology plays a huge role in our daily lives, from the simplest of apps to the most groundbreaking inventions. Every website or piece of software that we encounter has been built by a web developer. But what exactly is web development, and what do they do? Surely you may have a correct idea about it right now. To the outside eye, it can seem like a complicated, confusing and somewhat inaccessible field. So, to shed some light on this fascinating industry, we've put together the ultimate guide to web development, and what it takes to become a fully fledged web developer, and also especially why do you want to be a web developer in 2021. So, let's take a look at the web development industry, as it stands in 2021, and consider whether web development is a smart career move, with a particular focus on the impact of 2021 and the COVID-19 pandemic. Before you jump into a new career, it's important to consider the path ahead. Can your new industry offer you ample opportunity and stability? How likely are you to get hired after your chosen program or bootcamp? In the wake of 2020, these questions are more important than ever. The COVID-19 pandemic has had a major impact on the economy and on the job market, with hiring slowing down in many sectors. With that in mind, let's take a look at the state of the web development industry in 2021. You'll have noticed that, no matter what's going on in the world around us, technology is omnipresent in our lives. Whether it's scrolling through our favorite social media apps, checking the news, paying for something online, or connecting with colleagues using collaboration software and tools, most of what we do relies on some form of technology. Behind this technology is a team of web developers, who have not only built it, but constantly maintain it to ensure it works flawlessly. Those who can build and maintain websites, apps, and software have a crucial role to play in today's technology-driven world, and this is reflected in the web development job market. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the employment of web developers is projected to grow 8% from 2019 to 2029, much faster than the average for all occupations. But does this still stand after the unpredictable twists and turns of 2020? In a word, yes, web developers seem to have weathered the storm relatively well. The full-stack developer came in second on Indeed's list of the best jobs for 2020, and we can see this continuing through 2021 and beyond. Just search the web for the most in-demand tech skills in 2021, and you'll find things like web development, cloud computing, DevOps, and problem solving. Full-stack development in particular will continue to be highly attractive to employers. Writing for TechCrunch, Sergio Granada notes how full-stack developers have been integral to business during the COVID-19 crisis. In response to the coronavirus pandemic, the ability to do full-stack development can make engineers extremely marketable, as companies across all industries migrate their business to a virtual world. Those who can quickly develop and deliver software projects, thanks to full-stack methods, have the best shot to be at the top of a company's or client's wish list. If you're keen to quantify the demand for web developers, search for web developer or full-stack developer roles in your area on sites like Indeed, Glassdoor, and LinkedIn. We did a quick search for web development roles in the United States and, at the time of writing, found over 26,000 vacancies. As you can see, web developers continue to be in high demand, in spite of, and perhaps even more so because of, the ongoing coronavirus pandemic. Speaking of which, how has COVID-19 affected the web development industry? Let's take a look. While many industries have struggled, and continue to do so, as a result of the coronavirus pandemic, the tech industry has fared relatively well. Many organizations are relying on digital tools to enable them to operate remotely, placing even more importance on technology, and the people who build it. As such, many are anticipating an industry boom. According to market data forecast, the tech industry will grow from $131 billion in 2020 to $295 billion in 2025. Of course, new and aspiring web developers can expect some changes as a result of COVID-19. First and foremost, it's important to consider the rise of remote work. When it comes to looking for your first job within the field, you should be prepared to work remotely at least some of the time, if not on a full-time basis. Fortunately, web development is a career that lends itself to remote work. We're also anticipating that web developer jobs will increase in certain sectors, as a direct result of the products and services that are most in demand right now. For example, sectors like healthcare, media and entertainment, online banking, remote education, and e-commerce will continue to grow, to reflect consumer needs and behaviors in a more socially distant world. In all, the impact of COVID-19 on the tech industry, and on web developers, has been minimal compared to other sectors. Although the situation is still unfolding, new and aspiring web developers can feel confident that they're embarking on a future-proof career. So what's the verdict? Is now a good time to become a web developer? Looking at the job market and projected employment growth, we think the answer is pretty clear. Now is an excellent time to become a web developer. Now more than ever, technology is pivotal to how we work, connect with loved ones, access healthcare, shop, and the list goes on. If you're thinking about joining this exciting industry, and building the technology of the future, we say go for it. So, I think you got pretty clear about the idea. Just go for it. If you got this video helpful, please share this video with your friends. Give a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.